Hi, I'm dgerard and this is Pivot to AI, coming to you daily. Today, banning data centers is hip and popular. Get with the program. Yesterday evening's big news is the state of Maine in the US has passed a statewide ban on new large data centers. No data centers over 20 megawatts until November 2027. Now the bill goes to the governor for signing. The governor supports the bill. Maine will spend the next 18 months writing recommendations on how to do data centres in Maine without them being a massive nuisance, assuming the AI bubble hasn't popped by then. The Data Centre Coalition is deeply unhappy. Quote, "It would deprive local communities of the opportunity to compete for investment and jobs." Unquote. What jobs? That's just a lie. Data centers employ some people to build them, and after that they just use a few tens of people they shipped in as the operators. Data centers basically don't provide local jobs. There aren't a lot of data centers in Maine as yet, but the developers really want them. There's a lot of local bans happening, including a 6-month ban in Bangor in Maine just this month. The reason the City Council gives is, quote, "The City of Bangor is suddenly experiencing increased development pressure from data centres." Unquote. This ban passed unanimously just on Monday. In Lewiston in Maine, developers dropped a data centre redevelopment on a local council with just 1 month's notice. The council finally released the details to the public just 6 days before the vote in December, and the public was not happy. The council's vote against was also unanimous. There's a pile of city and state bans in the US in progress. There's bills in progress right now in 12 other states. The reasons are the obvious ones. The electricity grid just can't handle the sudden new load anywhere. Nobody wants to live near data centre noise. Data centres soak up all the fresh water locally, and then the companies go to court to keep their water use secret. And that's not because the numbers just look too nice. But the biggest reason is the public really hates data centres, and politicians of both parties have noticed. The US midterm elections are coming up in November, and you bet data centres are a talking point. It's not just in the US. Everyone hates these parasites. Local councils in Australia have been calling for a moratorium. Same reasons. The data centres drain fresh water and power, so you can't build houses, and they provide hardly any actual jobs. The New South Wales state government is holding an inquiry into data centres, and the submissions are not positive. Thanks for tuning in to Pivot to AI. Please do hit like and subscribe on YouTube, leave a nice review in your podcast app, and drop your $5 into the Patreon linked in the show notes. Also, don't forget, there's a Redbubble sale on right now, 25 to 40% off everything. So stock up on your Pivot merchandise. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow, and bye for now.